right, folks, welcome. Hey, we made it. Hi, everybody. Cindy's with us. Cindy's with us tonight. Jennifer's in Denver, spending tons of money at needlework stores with her mother. So, yay! I don't know if she'll be joining. She won't be joining us live tonight, but maybe she'll be in the audience. But yeah, when she gets back, it sounds like they spent a bunch of money. Damage was done. So, so good to have everybody with us, however many it is, yes. First thing, be sure to check out, last Friday we did a whip parade with Beth.
That was fun.
It was, I figured it would be fun. It was more fun than I thought it would be. I really enjoyed it.
It was great. I
Really
did too.
enjoyed it. So if you haven't watched that, all the live shows are at the YouTube channel, and then up at the top there's a live, and that's where they're all at. So go check that out. It was just a lot of fun. What did we do? 21, 22 projects, something like that?
21, I think, something
21?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and Cindy's next. We're figuring out a date, but Cindy's next. And like I said last week, I asked.
And then you.
Yeah, I'm getting them lined up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I actually pulled one tonight to talk about, but yeah, I'll be next. So, yeah. So Cindy coming up here as soon as we figure out a date and a time. Schedules have to mesh, you know. So, but check that out. That was just a lot of fun. Sunday's guest, Dawn Fisher of Morning Glory Needleworks, and I just want to show here. This is Dawn Fisher. She does a lot of reproduction, sampler reproductions.
Yeah. I was at the Tudor Rose Sampler Guild last night, and she showed one she was working on, and it is fantastic.
So here's just some of hers when they load. And this button box, Beth, you are banned from doing this.
Okay.
You already
I
have
know you told me not to look at it, and I was like, "What?"
You already have a box project, but this is really cool.
It is. I actually have more than one, but we won't discuss that.
No, we're not talking about that.
Because you did at length, right?
Right.
So that's Dawn Fisher. Yeah. So she's Sunday's guest. Really a terrific collection of reproduction and original designs. So she'll be our Sunday guest. So look for that. And then be sure and go back last Sunday with Jamie Chalmers, Mr. X Stitch. That was really fun. We'll have him back.
Yes. Yeah, we got to have him back.
Yeah, there's much more. We didn't get it all discussed. Not even.
Yeah,
do check that out.
Lots
He's
more
quite
there.
a guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Lots more there than I thought. I mean, just lots of stuff.
Have you had a chance to look at the magazine?
Yeah, I bought a copy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Yeah. It's very different. It's not your standard cross stitch project magazine. I mean, it's very different, but good, creative, different stuff. Like not run of the mill everyday cross stitch stuff by a long shot. The one I got it's black and white or something like that, and it's not all cross stitch. He has some black work in there, and it's worth getting a copy just to check it out. Yeah.
So you can buy a single copy?
Yeah. I think it's like 25. There are 25 issues, I think, so far. But yeah, you can buy a single copy, download as a PDF, and yeah, it's worth getting one just to check it out, and you might like it and get some more. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely the kind you get and keep in a folder on your machine. Yeah. And his podcast, he does a podcast, and invited us to join him. So we'll see if that materializes. But yeah, I really enjoyed talking with him. Really did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, check that out. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, there's definitely another show with him coming up, without a doubt. Giveaway. Oh, I forgot to write down Well, the winners from last time, I
Oh,
forgot to write those down.
okay.
Sorry.
Deb asked what magazine it's. Is it?
X Stitch Magazine. It's X
Yeah,
Stitch Magazine. Yeah.
and it's online. It's an online.
Yeah. If you go to wetalkfiber.com, the page for that down at the bottom is the link to his website and his magazine website. They're two completely different websites. Yeah. X Stitch Magazine. Yeah, it's worth it. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more copies. Yeah.
Well, I like that it's got different techniques in it too.
Right.
Hmm.
Right. Yeah, I thought it would all be cross stitch and the usual, run of the mill stuff, but no, it's some very different, really left field stuff. Yeah, it's a different world that he operates in for a lot of that, so it's fun.
Yeah, I knew that he talked about some of the different people that he has writing for him, and I followed his blog for quite a while.
Hmm.
And so it's interesting to read the other things that people write. Quilty Pleasures is one that comes to my mind off the
Yeah,
top of the bat.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so uh, I know that from that point of view, he's tried to provide interests other than just cross stitch.
yeah. Well, I think Beth, that was the biggest surprise for me researching him, was that
Hmm.
it wasn't all cross stitch. He does everything.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. And that was
yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
And
um,
and and I know I've been looking at the space one. And I'm like, okay, because I think that was I know he's got one that's just on space, and I'd
right,
like to see
yeah,
that one.
yeah, yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
that'd be
his
cool.
website and what he does covers all techniques. So, because yeah, I thought it was just nothing but cross stitch, but it's not even close. He's textile arts is what he does. It's really not any
Hmm.
different than what we do
Mhm.
for all intents and purposes. He hits
Right.
people from all over, but he's found the people he's talked with or have written for him, people I've never heard of. He's found a whole other world of people
Mhm.
that all new to me. So we'll lift a few.
Yeah. Share them.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
them
That's right.
more.
yeah. But what a great guy. So yeah, go listen
Hmm.
to that. He really is a great guy. Does it full time. Yeah, he started out with a full time job, and then that went away and gave him a chance to do this full time. And now he does it all day, and he's got a couple of young kids, and so he's able to be around, and that's terrific for him. It's yeah, a really good thing. So do check that out. Giveaways tonight. Okay. And yeah, sorry, I forgot. It's over on the other machine, and I'm not going to take time to dig it up now. But the winners already got their stuff long ago. I know that from last time. Um, so tonight we're giving away new people. If there's any new people, the way we do the thing is it's for people who listen to the show live, only the live people, because I did the drawing right after the show. You send an email to Gary at wetalkfiber.com right there. And then in the subject line tonight, you put Avlia, and then you put your name and address in the body of the email. And then that gives you a shot at winning one of two needle binders from Avlia. These are her
Those are so
enameled,
pretty.
oh, they're beautiful.
Mhm.
And they're both the same, so it's not like you're going to get cheated and get a color you hate, because that's the two I have, and so that's what you're getting. Two from Krista West, needle minders. So if you put Avlia in and put your name and address in the body of the email, then you get entered in that drawing. And you can enter both, one or the other, doesn't matter, just only enter once in each one. And then the other one are some charts that Marcy Brown provided to us. So those, this is a hands-on design ornament, no chimney, no problem, Santa. These are smaller ones, although this ink circles one may not be. This is stained glass Christmas. Almost kept this one.
Oh,
Oh
pretty.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, those look like ornaments, so those are small. 5 3/4 by 3.5. So there you go.
Yeah. See,
So those
no
small. So
problems.
so there's that
Yeah.
stained glass Christmas. And then almost kept this one too from Shepherd's Bush, Autumn Notes.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
that is pretty.
Yeah. And then you make little ornaments out of some of them down at the bottom, little pillows or
Mm-hmm.
something. And then from the Cricket collection, this one I did not keep or try to think about keeping because it's not my cup of tea, but for others it would be of interest. So these are Sheepy Hollow. Get it? Sleepy, sheepy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, that chart, there's what, 3 projects in there? 1, 2, yeah. So that. So if you put Brown, for Marcy Brown, in a second email, then that gets you in the drawing for these 4. So you can send 2 emails. Do not combine them. Do not combine them, or you won't get in either drawing. Do one, the other, or both, and only enter once for each. And do it during the show because I do the drawing right afterwards. And spell correctly. Watch that Avlia. Make sure you spell correctly. Every time Avlia comes up, there's 1 or 2 people that have it spelled some weird way, and you're in my regular inbox. And no, you miss out. So double check yourself and make sure you include your name and address. So that's tonight. Send them right away so you don't forget if you want to be involved. You don't have to, no obligation. But so that's the drawing, and then we'll send them out right away, and then you'll get them. And then next time I'll forget to announce the winners, and it'll be just like this time.
That'd be perfect.
I am
That'd be great.
professional. I am
Yes.
professional. Yes. Let's see. So okay. Oh yes. The copyright thing. Beth and I talked about copyright a couple of weeks ago, last
Mm-hmm.
week, whenever. Don't do it. Number one. But I'd like to do a show about copyright. If anybody has heard anyone who can speak with knowledge and authority on copyrights that we can relate to needlework, send me their name. You just use the same email addresses at the bottom of the screen, but send me their name and contact information if you have it, because I really think it would be good to have a show on copyright to help
Right.
people
Have
out.
you have you thought about talking to Renda Just? She's
Oh,
an attorney.
we did that with her.
Yeah,
Oh, see?
I was thinking the same thing, but I couldn't think of her last name. I thought, Rinda.
I forgot all about that. We already did one with her
Uh-huh.
about copyright. We've done this. We're doing it
We
again.
did one. We did one on copyright with her.
Didn't
No,
we?
with Renda you
It was the
did Vision.
glasses. We did Vision.
No, that was
Renda
Yes.
Just. And the
who
woman
did
who
we
works for the
did a
optician.
who did we do one with?
I don't
Oh,
know.
You have
okay.
to look through your backlog.
All right, I'll hit Renda up then. She
Search
knows?
the back. Well, I don't know. She was an attorney,
Yeah.
so she may know something about it. But
Okay. All right, I'll use her as a starting spot. But I think we got a Mary Corbett. Of course, Mary Corbett did. Had a great article
Yes.
about. Of course, she did. She's Mary
Because she's
Corbett.
Mary Corbett. Yeah.
yeah.
What a burden she hauls around. She.
Yeah, we could ask her.
Yeah.
Uh,
I just feel like we should, because I have some questions. I've had a couple people write to me with questions. Like one of them was, can I stitch someone, like, can I stitch this and then sell it? And I don't think you can. I think you can stitch it and enjoy it or give it away, but I don't think you can sell it for profit.
Well, there's a lot of people that sell charts on Facebook
No,
and
I mean
Etsy and
the
everybody
no,
else.
no,
thing.
the stitch piece. So if you make like 10 of them
Oh,
and
no,
sell
you can't do
10,
that.
No, yeah, and that's what I said. Yeah, no, selling the
Oh,
chart,
okay.
yeah, whatever. But that's not an issue. Copying the chart, that's a big issue. But to go
Selling
to
a
a,
stitched piece.
to go to
Yeah.
a craft fair with 10 of these and make a profit, no, you can't do that. Yeah,
No.
because this person was looking at it as a way to make some change, some thread and canvas money, basically, and you can't do it. But then the question that came up was, all right, how much do you have to, if you modify this, how far do you have to go? Which gets into a gray area, and quite frankly, I wouldn't mess around with it
No, you can't
because
just change the colors.
no, no. And I said that to her. Changing color doesn't do it. You got to change
Right.
the thing, and like something like this, to change the design, to do it enough, you might as well just create your own.
Hmm.
Right.
And I wouldn't get in that gray area.
No. So I listened to most of a podcast on stuff you should know uh, yesterday or the day before, and I say most because I fell asleep. That was on an intellectual property. I have to go back and finish listening to it. Uh, it was
Riveting,
on.
riveting.
Well, I wanted to listen to it because I saw the thing that Yvette Stanton had posted and that you guys had talked about it on the podcast. So this was about intellectual property in general, and that is things that includes trademark and includes copyrights. There were two other things which I can't remember what they were now, but they went into it pretty thoroughly. It's about an hour long. Stuff you should know, and I think it was October 12th ish. If you go to the Stuff You Should Know website, podcast website, and look for it,
Okay, I'll look
it's
it
in
up.
October sometime.
I'll look it up. And see, all
I
right, now I can answer this question with great knowledge. Inherited stitches. What about working copies? Technically, that is illegal. Absolutely illegal, and I know that from my handbell directing because I had a group of handbell players who were used to copying and then taping all the pages out and lining them up across stands and playing off of them. And that is illegal. And I always felt like if you copied the music, if I could prove that I bought a piece of the music for every player, we were okay.
Mhm.
But no, it's illegal to copy. You have to work off of the original. And I learned that because in the music world, copyright, of course, is a huge sticking point. How
Yes,
many how
huge
many how
issue.
many lawsuits have been played against filed? So technically, you cannot copy a chart. You cannot copy this chart, and that's I do it. A lot of us do it, but I always throw mine away. I
Mhm.
do not keep them around, and I think Beth said that the last time. Keeping them
Yes.
around and then you die and somebody picks them up and then they go and use them. Well, now you've um,
Right.
but but yeah, I don't like to mark up my charts, my original charts. So I make a copy and mark them up and cut them up and everything else. But then everything gets thrown away when I'm done. And of course, that's trusting me in my word, which is in a court of law, nothing.
Right.
But yeah, no, technically that is illegal. Some designers will say you can make and sell X number of stitch pieces. Okay, that's
Well, you'd
interesting.
get that in writing from the designer.
Yeah, I see. To me, every time that money's involved, boy, be careful, because people get funny about it. And if a designer has 10 people each doing 10 copies, and there's 10 designs and selling them, and they start to say, "Wait a minute, I'm missing out here." Yeah,
Right.
I just, it's not worth it. And you never know who has deep enough pockets to sue you and make your life miserable. You just never know.
Well, and a lot of people think, oh, nobody's gonna catch me. I'm just this little person in the middle of nowhere, and nobody's paying attention to me. But people do find out, you
Yep.
know,
Right.
quilt designs, Yvette's stuff. Now, with the internet, things get out. People hear
Yep.
about it.
Yep.
And we had
It's
somebody in one of our chapters that wanted to do it wasn't Disney, but it was something like that for teaching a group of kids. And I said, you can't do it. Well, who's going to
Hmm.
catch me?
yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't know, but somebody might, and then you'll be sorry.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Well,
Right.
and that.
Actually,
Oh, go ahead.
I we there's a guitar shop here, and a gentleman made a guitar in the like the Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Just kind of cool, one of, posted on Facebook. It got enough notice, Disney contacted him and said,
Yep.
you need to take that down now, because they're
Yep.
very proprietary about their things.
Oh, Disney, do
So yeah,
not mess with Disney. Oof.
Disney will come after you.
The mouse
Disney
will hunt
come
you down, and they don't care
That's
how
right.
big or small you will. They will hunt you down.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. They
Yep.
just, and they told him, said, yeah, we know you made it. We know it's wood or whatever he made it out of. He says, take it down. No, you cannot put that on Facebook.
Yep. And they'll follow through with big money, and they will do you damage if you don't cease and desist.
You say, yes, sir. Down it comes.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Pronto. Yeah. Because you see that all the time. People asking about stitching Disney characters. Run away. Do not touch it, because, whew, yeah. Well, it's their. I mean, it's their thing. Their old trademark. Their brand.
Right.
And that goes back to that intellectual property thing. One of the things that they said about trademarks is you don't have to register them.
Nope.
If you just use something on a consistent basis to, exactly the same phrase or whatever, that becomes your trademark. And nobody else can use it.
Right. I know that from my photography days. And Josie, you're right. Going to a holiday craft fair, Mill Hill ornaments that someone's selling, that is an absolute violation. Cannot do it. Unless they can show you a document where the Mill Hill people said, make them and sell them to your heart's content, you cannot do it. That's illegal. Yeah, no, I know that from my photography days, because that was always when I was doing a lot of art photography. That became a thing in what the forum that there's a whole bunch of us, and we started saying, well, wait a minute, what if somebody likes my image and they lift it off the website? Do I have protection? And you do. The minute you create it, you have the copyright. That copyright is yours. But the qualifier was to put thumbnails of all your images, and there's a procedure with the Office of Copyrights and whatever, and you send that CD to them and get it on file. Then they can't touch you. Otherwise, you have to go to battle. But yeah, you own the copyright the minute you create it. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's my understanding that even professional photographers who are doing like family photography, they own that photograph. You don't.
Yep. Nope. They do. That's
Most
exactly
people
right.
don't know that.
Nope. That's exactly right. And the other thing is, if you're a photographer and somebody wants to buy your image, you never sell the rights. You sell one-time use for this specific thing. You specify exactly what it is. If you sell all the rights, they can use it anywhere, and if they start making a ton of money off of it, you get nothing. Never, ever sell all the rights to your art. I don't care what the art is. Never sell all the rights, because it's all gone. Ask Taylor Swift. She'll give you chapter and verse on that.
Ask the guy who made Monopoly too.
Yeah.
I just watched that thing on PBS about Monopoly. That was fascinating.
Yep.
Fascinating.
And that happened. Motown is a classic example. All those artists, all those black artists, they were so abused and taken advantage of for their art and their talent, and got nothing for it, nothing. And other people just got incredibly rich off of them. It's just sad, and that gets brushed aside. The Supremes and the Temptations and all them just gets brushed aside. But those people just got taken advantage of. They didn't know any different, and yeah, really criminal. But what are you gonna do? You protect your stuff. If you create it, you protect your stuff. And you protect your stuff, like if you just sit down one day, Cindy just sits down one day and does a design and puts it up and sells a few copies, still, you never know. You never know when it's going to take off and be really popular, and you want your piece of that action. You want all of your piece of that action.
Right.
Every bit of it. So you protect yourself. Never assume. And yeah, let's see, daughter's wedding photographer sold them all the pictures. 10 years after the wedding, that was a normal practice. And photographers these days are giving you all the images, all the files. They're charging more because it used to be able to, that was really where photography, when I was doing wedding photography, that's where you made your money in studio, is you did not charge a lot for the event, and for me to go do the work, you made your money off the prints and the bridal album and all that. Now,
Right.
now they don't do it. It's flipped over. Here's all the files. I don't want to hear from you. Because that was the lady I shot for. That was the deal. Was I would go shoot the wedding and turn in the film. This was in the film days. Turn in the film. She'd hand me a check. I was done. She's the one that had to spend the hours in the studio with the bride, laying out all the photos and putting the album. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
No,
I
didn't
shot.
like that part.
No. Because that wedding business, that's touchy at times. Yeah. But that was where, that's where her money was at. That was the money. And she
Right.
kept the negatives, and if you wanted more prints, you paid her for them. And
Which makes sense.
I just went and cashed my check and shot the next week's wedding. I don't want to hear about it. Yeah.
No responsibility.
Nope, don't want to hear about it. Colors regarding a trademark are patented. Yeah. Yeah, Raytheon red, Ferrari red. Yeah, go ahead and play with Ferrari red. See what happens to you. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. And they know exactly what that is. Go ahead, try it. You'll hear from them. Let's see, dry erase pockets from the. Oh, I missed a thread there going on. But so anyway, yeah, all right. So I'm going to start with Rinda. Copyright in our international waters are probably a bit different than within one country, probably. Yeah, and see, that's another thing that we got these days we have to deal with is the international aspect. So
Right.
all right, I'm starting with Rinda. If people have other suggestions. All right, Josie wants to know what you're stitching, Beth.
Oh, just a second. I got to pull my needle to the front so I don't.
Wait a minute. I have to brace myself so I don't laugh because I think I know.
What do you mean? You think you know? You think? Are they?
Hearts.
I don't do gold work.
Yes, and it's
Go
almost
up a
done.
little bit.
Where's your frog?
There you go.
There.
I'm almost done
Those are beautiful.
with
They are.
the last. I need to put the chain stitch for the crown of thorns on these and beads.
Now, have you done the one with the sword? Have you put the sword in that one?
No, see that's the pink one here.
Chicken.
I'm gonna cut it out.
Yeah.
Everyone loves that one with the pink.
Yeah.
It's blowing out.
Yeah.
Pull it back a little bit, maybe.
It's beautiful. They're all beautiful.
But yeah, I was doing all gold on this one, and then I thought, no, it needs a little bit of red in there.
Yeah.
So close to being done. So close.
Clara Washour, check her out.
Yes, she's redoing this. I think she's going to redo the frog class with the koi, with the little fishies.
Oh, really?
The fish. Yeah. I got that email. She's going to
really?
do the fish, the goldfish.
Yes.
Aren't you on her mailing list?
Yeah, I am, but I haven't read. I'm putting a magazine together. Putting a magazine together this week, so that kind of stuff gets set aside.
Yeah.
You know.
And the frog.
Oh man, I'll do the fish. Look at that frog. That is so cool.
I know. He is just adorable. I've got to finish him. I think he's going to be. I'm going to put him on a pair of scissors. I'm going to keep him as a scissor fob.
Mm-hmm.
But I keep thinking I got to make more of these little critters. They are so cute.
Yep. And folks, don't be intimidated. It looks like it's really complex, but don't be intimidated. No.
I think the hardest part with the little toes he's got, the little itty bitty toes.
Yeah.
Oh, you finished yours and put it on a lily pad.
Oh.
Sue.
Send photo.
We want to see.
Send photo.
Yeah, these were just fun. And then I was going to try to do another one on this piece of cloth, and I thought, Beth, just finish this off, get another piece of cloth.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It's not like it's really expensive cloth or anything.
Oh, you signed up for, okay, now Sue signed up for the fish class.
Oh man, I gotta get in on this here. I didn't see that email. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The drawn thread, the doodles. So she's working on the doodle. Are you doing it on the Congress cloth, Deb? I think she is.
Let's see. So Clara is doing the fish now, coming up.
Right.
And that's
Right.
online?
Yes,
Yes.
I think so.
Okay. All right. I'm signing up.
Yeah. I thought it was great. And I thought about signing up for it to see how she does the sequins, because that's different than everything else we've done.
Classroom,
Mhm.
I send to Gary. Did you send it to me?
She said she sent it to you. Oh, yeah. Thank you for, yeah, I love the heart and the frogs. They're
Sue.
just, all right, you're going
Just
to
a
make
minute.
me look. I mean, I might have deleted mine so I didn't sign up for the class. It's like resistance is
Okay.
futile.
All right. Waiting for it here. I got all the pat. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's now here. I'm looking in the emails. So amongst all the entries for the drawing, Pat Lamprey sent a question to ask the person. Yeah, if you have questions about copyright, send them to me because we'll get that in. Yes, it's important. Okay, Sue, come on. Where's Sue's email? I want to see this thing.
Yeah, I think I got rid of mine because I was trying not to send. Although she had that robin too that she was doing. I think that might have sold out though.
Yeah, that was a cute little thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just,
Let's see. She sent it yesterday, and
What?
she's going to announce it on social media the day after tomorrow. Once it's announced on social media, it'll be harder to get it in.
Oh, Clara did. Okay, I was looking for
Claire,
Sue's.
no, this is Clara's email.
Oh, okay. So I better act now.
Hmm.
Okay,
yes.
Sue, you sent that to Gary at WeTalkFiber.com. I want to see it.
You're gonna have to resend it to him. I don't have it. I must have gotten rid of it. I could search my trash is what I could do. Let's look because it's not that far gone.
Yeah, send it so I have it now, please, Sue, so we can see it. Found a tiny cross stitch kit at Whole Foods. At Whole Foods.
Wow.
Cool.
All right. Here I left Beth on all Beth all the time. There we go.
Yeah, and I'm looking through my old emails trying to find this class that I'm not signing up for.
Yeah, right. Yes.
That fish is
Sue just
cute.
sent it. Sue just sent it.
Okay, thanks, Sue. Why am I looking?
I don't know why you're looking for an email that Sue sent me. I don't know.
I was looking for in my trash for the class. But I'm
Oh,
like,
oh,
no, I'm
okay.
going back to my little heart. I'm going to get this finished, get the little, and then all I have to do is do the, um, put the
Here goes.
crown of thorns on it. This is fun. You guys need to get yours done.
Yeah, well, the magazine goes to the printer
Oh, good.
in next week, so then I'm free for a month. Okay, here's Sue. How about that?
Oh, that's
How
Oh,
about
nice.
that?
nice. Oh, that's so cute.
How about that, huh?
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was a fun class.
Well played. Oh man, that's so cool.
Yeah, I love them.
That's great, Sue. Well done.
Yep.
Oh, she put some beads in here.
Hmm.
Yeah, the kit came with some beads you could put in. I only put a few in mine, but it's kind of up to you. I like his toes. You did a great job on those. I couldn't get all my
Yeah.
toes in. I just
Yeah,
finally gave up on them.
it looks like Sue made them bigger
Yes.
so you could get something in there. I didn't do that. I might, but I haven't outlined mine yet, so I could go. So yeah, just beads here, but and
Mm-hmm.
different colors in the chipping. Now see, I'm going to use different colors in the body.
Oh, yeah, and the cut work. Isn't that what that's
Oh.
called?
Yeah, I'm going to use different colors there, not in the eye, but either stripes or something. But
And and I enjoyed putting those in. We kind of looked at I had Max look, and he said, "Yeah, I like that color best." And I was like, "Okay, we're good."
she's got her eyes sticking out more than mine are.
Yeah,
Mine
but
are
you know
kind
what?
of
No,
buried.
well, you know what? He's going to be fine.
Well, I ain't changing it.
Yeah.
So
Don't. Well, I mean, I know mine had to play with mine a little bit. I kind of was like, "Oh, they're kind of sticking out a little too much. Maybe I need to." And I just kind of pushed them in a little bit,
yeah. Oh man,
manipulated them.
that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I assume
Yeah, I like his toes.
I assume you sent
do.
it
I
to
do too.
Clara, Sue.
Yeah.
Be sure to send it to her. She'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bravo, bravo.
Sure. Well done. And she sends lots. The nice thing about Clara's kits is there's plenty of thread in those. I
Yeah.
mean, there's no skimping.
No, no. Clara's terrific. Yeah. If you wonder who we're talking about, Clara Washour. Month and a half ago, we did a show with her. She's a treat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Check
Yeah.
her out.
And she talked me into doing gold work.
Yeah, yeah. Think about
Now
that.
you can go
Let's
back
just
and
go
now you
ahead.
can go back and do cat do goods. Was it the
Oh yeah, because I have that kit somewhere.
yeah.
Yep.
Where is that kit? You don't know, do you?
No, I don't know. I don't know where mine is
So the two
somewhere.
of us together don't know where it is. Okay, so when we find it, we can do a stitch along.
There we go.
There we go. Did you find you found Dawn to Dusk though, right?
I did.
Yeah. I'm about ready to pull it out. I'm gonna think I'm gonna work on it a little bit next week. Try to get some work done on it. Oh
Oh, there we go.
yes, that koi fish is just okay. And Madge, you got the little frog. Is Gary talking?
I'm talking. Yeah. What?
Oh, okay. I was like, man, I didn't know if you were muted or something. And we're like,
Nope.
oh,
I'm here. I was just
seeing
ogling.
that bird,
Yeah.
and that bird,
Look
that
at the little
bird's
nest. I
adorable.
love the little nest.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the koi is the only one she's
Oh,
doing online right now.
The
yeah.
koi. Yeah. We keep doing this. We're gonna have to make her sponsor a show. Sorry, Clara. We
Oh, I
can't.
just dropped my phone.
Oh no.
I laughed so hard.
Here's the one where that Beth did where the sword goes in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I gotta do that. I gotta get over it. Just get over it.
Oh man,
I
Beth, I'll
show
tell you, I'm with
yeah,
you. I'd be scared to death to stick that in there.
yeah, yeah. She says it's easy, so
Yeah.
everything so far has been okay. So, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I have to mend the leather, do something with the leather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't make a very big hole to start with.
No. Uh-uh. Yeah.
Whoops.
That Tudor rose is pretty too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butterfly ain't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Shamrock is cool too.
Yeah. Yeah. So Clara Stitching is the website, and yeah.
So I got to ask, what do we do with all the like if you've already cut, throw it back in the bag that it came in? All you gold work people.
I don't know.
I think that flower class looks neat. The one she teaches with
Yeah.
the lady who draws.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
That ends the Clara's promotion segment of our show.
For, yes, yes.
That's all right.
No,
Yeah.
her stuff is great.
Yeah. Oh, I got to look for that email now. Because I would do that fish. Yeah. I would do that fish when when my when my frog is still that. Yeah. Sure, I'm all
Yeah.
about doing
It
the
doesn't.
fish.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I put. Thank you, Sue. Sue answered my question. So you keep them all in the baggies and just because it's like I cut these little beads up, and it's like, well, I know they're big enough to use. I'll just throw them in my baggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just,
So
Gary, you need to
have
take some time to do it. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
so have you seen the work by Submarina? Her on
Oh yeah.
Instagram, she's Submarina707.
Right. Oh yeah.
Okay, one of our members has done at least two of her projects as an online class. And the latest one that I've seen that she's finished is some kind of a bird on a thistle. Have you seen that?
She scares me. She
I
is amazing.
is you mean the goldfish, the goldfinch? It's very
Yes.
it's different. It almost I want to say Art Deco or something.
Marina.
It yes, it's a
Oh,
yeah, it doesn't look like a Iowa goldfinch because she's
that
not
one.
in yeah, that one.
That yes, yes.
Natalie Dupuy take one of her classes?
Yes. Look at
This
that.
looks
Look how cool that.
I
She just
know.
it blows me away every time.
Yeah, her stuff is amazing.
Where's she from?
I
We
think
had
she's
her on.
Russian.
Well, I thought she was
Did
from
you?
Canada. We had her on a live show
No,
once.
no. She's Russian, I think.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
That's
if
what
you
I was
look at
thinking.
the Golden Cockerel online course, it's in English and in I don't know if that's Russian or I don't know what that is, but it's not English.
So that's a class we need to take, Gary. That one there at
Yeah.
the.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean,
But I
next
don't think
level.
I don't have any trouble understanding her, so it might be that she would be willing to do a show.
I thought we did a show with her. Well, I'm going to find out because that would be cool
Yeah.
to talk to her.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I mean, it's just frightening. Let's see here, 20%. Oh, that's a different thing.
Yeah. See, look at all that padding.
Yeah.
Yes.
And didn't she have a rose?
Yes.
And that was
She
what
has Jamie did a
that,
rose, and she also did.
There, right there.
Oh, Natalie did the snail. I think Jamie also did the calla
That snail, though,
lily.
Natalie, that was Natalie's creation, right? The snail. Yeah.
I think
After
so. I think
I
the
think
snail.
didn't she take the class and then? Oh, I don't
No.
remember.
Natalie
She
created
took a
that snail
class
her
from
own.
her.
Natalie created
Oh
that
yes.
snail
Okay.
from
So she
a 16th century piece that she saw.
right. So, but she took the rose class, and that gave her the idea on how to make her
Oh,
snail look the way she wanted it to.
look at that.
Oh
Look
yes,
at
that
that.
Right.
cockerel.
Look at that.
Yes.
I know, and I don't even like chickens.
It's stunning.
I mean, I like
Yeah,
to eat
I
them
know.
fried, but chickens is
Right.
no.
Fried is okay. uh
Oh.
Mhm.
oh, spinning wheel.
Sophie's starting Natalie's Nutcracker.
Well, that nutcracker's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Inherited, you're getting a spinning wheel. I'm not having any trouble here. I hate hearing that.
Oh yeah.
No, oh yeah, the Nutcracker from the Inspirations book. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, Natalie's been busy lately.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard boo from her. Yeah, here she is.
There's,
Look at that.
yeah.
That's gorgeous. I look at her stuff all day long.
Yeah.
Not that, but quite know what that is, but yeah, see, look what man, it's so much laying look at that. Wow.
I know. I know. Look at all those layers.
There's so much texture there.
Yeah.
And she makes it look so easy, Gary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like getting out of bed in the morning,
Yeah.
not a problem.
No.
Oh man.
Oh.
Wow. Well, she's selling her own slate frames.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. All right, this is going to cost money. All right, we're done.
Yes. We're
Stopping.
done. We need to stop.
Stopping. It's just it's going to cost
Stop.
money. Yeah.
Stop.
So yeah.
Stop.
So there's
Stop.
another one. All right.
Yeah. Just what we need.
Yeah. I mean, it's just impressive work. It really is.
It is. That is. I mean, and how she gets such great texture and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just need to play.
Yep. Organizing thread. Somebody was asking about that. Who
Yeah.
brought
Someone
that?
asked me. I was at a canvas. We were working on canvas pieces, and someone said, "Well, how do you organize your threads?" And I keep mine like my flosses are in some are bobbinated, most of them are, or in bags. Um, but like I keep all my rainbow galleries together. I keep in a boxes, and that's easy for me. But I want to know, how do you organize yours, Cindy? That's the question.
So here's how I organize my threads for stitching.
Here, let me see if I can get all Cindy.
Uh,
Just a minute. There you go.
okay. I don't use floss away bags. These are 4x6 Ziploc bags, and I buy them from Amazon. And I use a hole punch to punch a hole up in the
Hmm.
corner, and then I put my threads in there. And I put all of my threads for a project in pearl cottons, uh, Krynics,
They're
and
big enough to
then
hold anything then.
yes, if I've got beads, whatever, I put them in the bags and on a ring, and I keep that with the project. And when I'm done, the bags, the floss bags, or the bags with floss in them, go back into boxes, or they will when I get them all organized
Okay.
uh, in numerical order. Uh, I probably will take the pearl cottons out of the bags and just put them in a box,
Uh-huh.
a plastic box. I have boxes for the Rainbow Gallery
Hmm.
threads that are just a perfect size for
Right.
those. Uh, yeah, so then the hard part is putting them away when I'm done with the project instead of just throwing them in a box someplace.
Right, right. That is the terrible part.
And then, and then wondering where that thread went to that I wanted to use on the next project.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, because a lot of times you have a ton left, and what do you do then?
Right.
yeah. And
Put
then
it
you go
back in
buy,
the
yeah, go
inventory.
buy another skein, and then pretty soon you got 6 skeins of the same thread. Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, that never happened.
mm-hmm.
Uh, yep. It's
That's too
unintentional
fun.
stash building, is what that is.
Yep.
Now,
Mm-hmm,
Robin
mm-hmm.
says she groups hers by color family in bags. Okay. Because that's kind of the eternal question, isn't it? How do you, like, if you take DMC, do you put them in whatever container by color or by number?
A DMC by number for sure. And Krynic also by number. I have all my Krynic is in a box that I got, I don't know what, one of the craft stores for washi tape. The little
Yeah.
rolls
Yeah.
of
Mm-hmm.
Japanese tape. There, it is the perfect size for the Krynic spools. And I started out having them sorted by color. I couldn't find anything because all you can see is the top. So I dumped them all out and sorted them by number.
Yeah.
And all the sizes are together. It's, I mean, all the color. If it's red, I don't care what size it is. They're all together.
Yeah.
So then when I want to choose a Krynic color, I get my Krynic color card out and find the color that I want. And then I go look in my Krynic box for the number to see if I've got that size.
Okay. Without tearing the house apart, can you put your hands on that box or a box of Krynic?
Maybe. I'll be right back.
It'd be great to see that, you know.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Mine are all in bags. One time Rachel was disgusted with my organization skills or lack thereof, and she bagged them all by color.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and actually, I like it that way because I know, like I'm working on a project and it needs a purple Krynek. Well, then I just open it and see,
Yeah.
okay, this will work.
Yeah. Because I would think if you're a
And
designer, you would do that.
yeah,
You would
yeah.
have them by color rather than. Krynic is making their regular number 4 spools much thicker. Yeah, they've been changing their by color in Plano boxes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in a stack of boxes
Yeah. Okay. That's
right
all
in the
right.
middle. I'll get it out for the whip parade.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It would be good to see that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
works.
So
It works
Tim,
great.
Yeah. Because see, I think, yeah, see, Tim, if you're doing some designing or changing colors all the time, I would think organizing by color gets to be more useful
Hmm.
uh, than by number. But yeah, I think you could get 10 people in a room and
yeah,
put
I'll
5
be
on each
different.
side, and yeah,
And I do have some of my threads organized by color. I think that might be in the same. I think that's in the same pile.
yeah,
Uh, so that's for kind of like miscellaneous, other flosses or silks or whatever that I don't have a lot of
yeah.
that I'm likely to look for by color number.
Hmm.
So anything that I've got a color card for, DMC, Krynic, whatever, I do file those by number.
Yeah,
But if it's, and the rainbow galleries are kind of that way too, just because it's easier if they're kind of all together, the neon rays and
Hmm.
whatever.
right. Is your Krynic card with actual thread, or is it a printed thing?
Oh no, it's actual thread. And I
Actual
just bought
thread.
a new one.
Oh, okay.
That I might that one I might
I'm not going to ask.
yeah, I don't think I can get to it.
Okay.
I I bought a new one when I was at a stitching shop in Denver,
Okay.
and I think it's worth having.
Yeah. I think most of them are worth having, isn't it? I mean, I don't think you can go wrong buying those cards if they're available.
Oh no, if you're changing colors, they're invaluable.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll get the color card out for Kreinik too for the whip parade.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So one more thing we can talk about. That'd be great. All my threads are
Yeah.
Yeah.
folded by number. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's I have an old, it's an old one though. So, and I know it's outdated. But
Yeah,
I've
and
used it.
Krynic card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't had it. I don't know. Well, I know where it is, but it's ancient. I mean, 1990s.
Well, I must have thrown mine away. I was going to compare the print to the thread for DMC, but I must have thrown mine away. I had a printed card. It's just useless.
yeah,
Absolutely useless because nothing beats.
Yes.
actual threads.
Nothing beats that. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
print ones are just lame. Like you know the
Mm-hmm.
color isn't quite right.
Yeah, you might as well do it on the computer.
Right. Exactly. Same difference. Exactly. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And
Yep.
sometimes when I'm in a hurry and I'm looking for something to see, well, what color is that? I don't have any clue what that color number is. I'll look it up to get an idea
Yeah.
and then go
Right.
from there.
Yeah.
Just to not have to go and look for my card. It's like, okay, that's in the basement. Yeah. Let's just
Yeah.
look on the computer real quick. Just have an idea.
Yeah,
I need to know.
right.
But yeah.
Yeah, because I've got two. This is the most recent. I think this is the
Mm-hmm.
newest one. Yeah.
That is the most recent.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Your initial reaction was, "Whoa, that's a lot of money," but no.
No.
All you need to do
Mm-mm.
is use it like 3 times, and you go, "Glad I have it." Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
so Pat arranges her, okay, for Kreinik spooled
Oh,
silks.
okay.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You start getting the 103s and the Swasser and those are in spools. Then
Yeah.
what? You have to have a whole nother system for them.
Right. Right. Yeah.
For inventory.
There isn't one
Yeah.
size fits all, is there?
Mm-mm.
I just don't think there is because there's so many different thread types and so many different card shapes and spools and
Mm-hmm.
The box that works the best for me is a toolbox, and Robin knows what it is probably.
The
She'll
Plano,
tell us
I
here.
think.
The
I think it's the
Plano,
Plano.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
It works good for the it'll hold the Rainbow Gallery cards on their side. It will hold the larger spools of like the silks. That's kind of I think I've got my. It's not like that.
yeah, I don't think you can get these anymore. But yeah,
Not that one.
tackle boxes are a good place to go. Yeah, go to your fish
Right.
and tackle and gun store, and you can get
Or
amazing.
the hardware store.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And actually, one of the cheapest places is if you have a Harbor Freight around.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and I used to have my Krynics in a plastic box that they could stand up in, but the box got too small.
Well, one of the
Too small
first
for
things
inventory.
that I was told for Krynic was to go to a gun store, and there are boxes for bullets or shells,
I've heard that.
and you can buy them fairly cheap, and just take your spool with you
Hmm.
and go in there, and then you'll find one where they fit perfect, and buy them. But I mean, it seems weird to go in with needlework to a gun store, but it's a shell basically. So tackle box, yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but you're right about Harbor Freight because their stuff is sometimes their stuff is really good, like their tools and stuff can be really good or they can be really cheap. But for something like this, you don't need high quality; you just need
No,
functional.
Right.
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 Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, and they can be very inexpensively, and they're perfect. They're just like what you get at the big box hardware
Yeah.
stores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they always have a coupon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Always. They're like Joanne. They're like the Joanne of tools. Always. Because I have an account with Harbor Freight, and it's like, stop it, just stop it. People have been having trouble with ammo boxes for the larger Krynex spools. The spools are too big. Okay.
Oh, they're new
So the new
spools. Yeah,
spool.
maybe.
Yeah. So then you go back and get a box for a different gauge of shell or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done it, but that's good. That would be a fun trip to walk in with half a dozen spools of Krynic to a gun shop. Say, hey, I need a box for these. What?
What you doing?
You know, all these guys, these macho guys with all their guns and everything, and what? And they give them a story to tell at night. See, so
Right, right.
it's a service.
Yeah, keep everybody entertained.
Right. You're not going to believe who came in the store today. Yeah. Yep. There are nuts and bolts storage boxes with drawers in them. Those work great. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, that's a good one, Sandy. Thank you. Because I point at her comment over here on this side of the screen. That's really helpful. No, that's good because I have a set of Craftsman boxes that I keep all my nuts, bolts, and everything in that stack and lock together. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna yeah, and you can change the interior. The little plastic dividers, you can make it
Oh,
whatever.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's a good idea.
Oh, that's excellent because I never think of that. I didn't think of that because I have a set of 3, and you can just keep buying them and stacking them, and they'll just lock together. So you pick the whole thing up as one. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
I have 3. I have for electrical stuff and for metal nuts and bolts, and then for oddball stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, if I could get my son to empty out his electronic bits that he has in the basement, I could steal one of those. But I don't think he would let me do that if I just dumped him. Hey, Sam, I stole your. I know, because he's carefully got everything sorted down there.
I was gonna say
Uh-huh.
get a 5-gallon bucket, dump it all in, and move on with your life. You know,
That's right. And
I've
I
got
could mail
moving
it to him.
boxes if you want one.
yeah, moving boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so the Veriswa Access Commodities Credit. Okay, those spools,
Mm-hmm.
like Tim is saying, he has those in an art bin. Um,
Yeah.
Okay, Super
I think.
Satchel Thread by Art Bin, product 9002B.
That's actually what I use to sort my threads by color. I've got one of those art bins, and it has a divider down the center, and then 3 or 4. I can't remember how many on each side. So I had a big old pile of threads, and I was just sorting them. I just okay, those are the reds and the pinks, and there's the purples and the blues and the greens and the
Yeah,
the
Right,
variegated
right,
ones go in that bucket.
right. Just to sort sometimes.
yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
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 I love this. My, I send Beth and Cindy typed up notes for the show, and then this thing becomes all the notes from what we talk about. Yeah, yeah. Because no,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I know
So
that
Krynex
Tim.
spools and 2-inch deep. All right.
And Tim has the one that holds the 2 trays that hold the spools upright. I know which ones he has because it's like
Okay.
for Sulky
Mm-hmm.
has something
Yep.
similar.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So again, yeah, it's just nice. And that's nice because I know I've put my 103s in there, so I can
Mm-hmm.
look at those.
Okay.
Here, just a second. Let me get something here. Hold on.
Okay, so Tim, that's the Art Bin 9002AB is the one that has 2 trays. All right. I'm writing these down because I really need to get something organized around here. Sulky containers. And Hobby Lobby has a box. And see, people will say go to the Container Store. That place gives me a headache. I I can't deal with it. It's like going to IKEA. Just get me out of
Right.
here. Yeah.
Okay, so a friend of mine, her dad um, had a bunch of these because he was a fisherman, and he had a lot of them just sitting around,
Okay.
and um, they're they're not too. You could use them for like floss, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They have the little dividers in them.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky Clayton silks.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
I think this one's too deep, though. I think this one's deeper than I need it to be. I
Yeah.
haven't tried them,
You know what I
but I'm
like
thinking,
about that? You know what I like about that is
what?
airflow. Airflow.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, the Vicky Clayton silks, they're nice. This little spools,
Yeah.
to stick them in something like this. I know I have different ones, but one of them was not high enough, not deep enough. It was shorter than this, and then
Mm-hmm.
the lid didn't close. And I was like, oh.
Wouldn't those fit in a bobbin box
Um,
for a sewing
they
machine bobbin box?
they might, they might. Yes, but they have to because they're little bobbins, right?
Right. Basically.
Well,
Yep.
they might be a little larger than a sewing machine bobbin, though. I can't really tell.
Uh, yeah. Well, yes, they probably are a little. They're bigger than the bobbins for my sewing machine for sure.
But you might take them to a fabric store and look at their bobbin boxes and just see if there's something that
Right, that would
Yeah.
work.
I
But
know
except
they
my friend
have.
gave me these, so I already have these.
Yeah, but don't you have other threads that you could use them for?
No, she doesn't.
No, no, I know.
Are you guys
No.
nuts?
No.
So I
She
think you could put all of your little bags of gold threads in there.
she's the most thread poor person I've ever met. Yeah. It's
It's
really sad.
sad.
It's just
It's
tragic.
sad. Can we play the littlest
Yeah.
violin
Yeah.
playing?
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. Robin sent a photo, so hang on just a second here. But
And
first, let's just ogle this
let's
for a moment.
Yeah.
yes, the frog that's done. I'm totally fully finished, which is
Yeah.
amazing. Thanks, Sue.
Let's just enjoy that for one more moment, and then
Oh, wait. Tim.
what?
Tim says, okay, just have all the spools of threads for my double casket. So you put your threads in there for the
Oh,
caskets. Oh,
oh.
wait, you have a fourth one with all the random spools of sewing thread for the hair for my grandma. See, Tim, threads from your grandma.
There's robins.
All right. There's Robin.
And
Okay,
the boxes with the yellow latches are the Plano boxes.
Wow.
And
Robin,
there's
go.
toolboxes with pearl cotton.
Yeah, you've seen this live. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, look at the pearl cotton in those. Wow,
Yep.
nice.
Here's your give a pointer out. Here's your Krynic here. Huh? Oh,
Right.
here's the fatter spools down in here. Oh, and so here's where all the
There's the
rainbow
rainbow
gallery
gallery.
is.
Yep.
And those are Plano boxes?
Mm-hmm.
Because those cards are a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That would be nice because I've got mine scattered across a couple of boxes right now because like nothing quite was big enough.
So these are all pearl cotton here then. It looks like.
No, I think those are other threads.
Oh,
That's probably her threads sorted by well, there might be some pearl cotton skeins in there. I can see skeins that are kind of twisted
yeah.
like those.
Well, that could be. That
But
even looks like pepper pot silk there, doesn't it?
it does kind of.
Well, here's the pearls. Is it? Whoops.
But I think she sorts by color, don't you, Robin?
Looks like
Right.
it.
Yeah,
Looks like it.
so
Okay.
every yellow and orange and pink and
These drawers are cool because you can see in them.
mhm. So she does have some skeins of pearl cotton in there.
So these are just like hardware tool drawers, yeah, or
Yeah.
parts
Mhm.
drawers, yeah.
Yep.
What's the brand? Can I read the brand down there? Nope. Wow. Yeah. Whoops. Oh man, those boxes for the Rainbow Gallery. I'm into that because mine are just in a pile somewhere.
Now mine are in boxes, but they're in several boxes, and they're not all the same boxes. There's like 2 or 3 different types of boxes. I'm like, there's got to be a better way to organize this mess.
Mine are in throw them all on a table and spread them out and hope to find one. Yeah,
Ah,
that's my system
no,
for
so
those.
no, that's for my pearl cotton sorting system, but that's another story.
I wonder, does everybody have one of those? Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
All this thread's just in a bucket. When I need it, I'll
right.
spread it out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta find that. Yeah.
And okay, look, Deb sent you something. Deb Neely sent you an email of what she uses.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Oh, that's one of
Double-sided.
those two-sided boxes like yours.
Yeah.
Your
hmm.
the
That's
Kreinik
nice.
might fit in those.
Creative options. Double side. Hobby Lobby. $9.99. Well, that's worth it for a double-sided thing.
Hmm.
That'd be all right. Yeah.
I don't think those are adjustable.
Doesn't look like it, no. But for the right thing,
But
perfect.
for Kreinik spools or, some other kind of
Mm-hmm.
something on spools, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Or floss on the
Right.
car- bobbins.
Bobbins. Yeah. Yeah. 46 fixed compartments. So, but that's a lot.
Uh-huh.
So that's
Yeah, that's
that's a
nice.
good one there. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah,
And
that is
$10
good.
for a double sided, so you can put 46. Yeah, that'd be all right.
Mhm.
Okay, extra boxes in an old pretzel container. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
See, and
yeah,
I had a bin, and I finally did. It was like all these threads that I didn't. It's like they were oddball threads that people had given me. It's like this is terrible. So finally, I sorted those by types and put them in bags, just so that they were not just in this big mess of a bin.
yep,
That you look at the bin and you think, what am I going to do with that mess?
yep.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Sorted.
here's my. I know that feeling. Here's my. This is my overflow from my Plano box, and then
Yeah.
all my extra skeins. Just shove them in there and hope for the best. Yeah, good system. Yeah, these are. Yeah, yeah. But it was this or in a pile in a box. So at least,
Yeah,
Mhm.
and that's worse. That's
yeah,
worse.
yeah. At least I'm
Anything
semi
that at
organized.
least semi organized, it helps a lot.
Yeah,
Now I'm going to have to figure out how to organize all this gold work threads that I have from
yeah.
Carla
And already, how
Clara.
much of that do you have? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not much.
Spare me.
Besides the casket stuff.
Right. Yeah. No. I've seen your movie.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What is this here? $10. Nope. Part storage. You can keep my pearl cotton separate because I do so much hardanger and Swedish weaving. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That
Okay.
makes
So,
sense.
and that's something too that comes up, isn't it? If you're doing a whole lot of one technique with a group of threads, then it almost
Right.
pays to set them aside into their own containers to save you a bunch of looking
Right.
around.
Right.
It almost has I think people want to have a rigid system. If you do one technique, you can do it. But if you do
Right.
multiple techniques, you got to be fluid. You got to have a flexible system that still keeps you
Mhm.
organized. And I think that's where it gets tough.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get threads that are packaged, on cards, in skeins, on spools, one size doesn't fit all.
Right. Right. Yeah. And yeah,
Right.
and if you like
And
Robin, where you're doing hardanger and Swedish weaving, then you want all that. Yeah.
Handy.
right. And we were teaching somebody how to do canvas work. She was doing a Kathy Reese piece, and it was a silk pearl, and she cut the knot, and then it was just like this, it was the skein was just it was just
Yeah.
like, and so finally she got it all neatened and wrapped around the card that it came on, because you need to know the color.
Yeah.
This is a new project for her, but it's just like some of that, it's like, well, what do you do with it if you do really need to? I think you're going to want to put all these in their own little bag,
Yeah.
so that because she just had it all in one big bag, and I was like, I don't think that's going to work for you. So we were trying to help her, but that was how the discussion on how do you organize your threads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, it's
So
a tough one.
I don't know. This works for me.
Yeah.
That's nice, and I do that when I'm doing a needlepoint piece,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a
I
kit.
do this for cross stitch too, because I don't like bobbins.
Yeah, I don't like
I
bobbins
do
either.
use bobbins for well, so the project that I'm working, that those threads are from, is a project for our A&G chapter.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
And
working on?
oh, okay, so it's called It's a Mystery. That's what I've got done
You're
so far.
flying. Wow, you're flying.
I did that tonight.
Oh, okay. It's a fresh
We're not
one.
actually supposed to start it until November. It's okay, so it's a mystery. This was
Oh.
in the March, April 2016 Needlepoint Now. And it is a pattern done by the Mystery Retreat ladies, Pat Hartman, Mary Knapp, Linda Reinmiller, and Debbie Rowley.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
contacted them to get permission to do this for our chapter.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did for the mystery was Robin and I cooked this up, so this will tell you how evil we are. We went through our stashes to find variegated overdyed threads, flosses, cotton flosses, and put numbers in a bag. And everybody that wanted to do the project went through and drew a number out. And then Robin had the threads in an envelope that matched the number. And Robin is, adamant. If you don't like the threads, too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Work with it. So that's the mystery part of it. And so this is mine. It's a fiberlicious thread called American Snow Cone. And it's pinks and blues and
Higher. There we go.
there we go. A little bit of green. Just happens to be colors that I like. So I didn't get color. I would have preferred something that was a little more challenging.
Okay.
But we're doing this as a project over the winter months when we don't meet face to face.
Oh.
So we'll do it over Zoom.
Yeah.
So, we can kind of talk through each part of it. And I just we're going to talk about it a little bit in our meeting this month. So I wanted to get started on it. Robin's already done it. And
Overachiever.
well, and she probably did it when it first came out in the magazine. And she just pulled that out of her stash and said, Robin and I are kind of the program committee for the group. So
Yeah, you need at least somebody to be programmed, right?
Yep.
right. So we just, we pulled out a bunch of different ideas and let people kind of vote on which ones they wanted to do. And so
Yeah.
this one was one that people were interested in. So, and this ties in with Robin had talked earlier this year about colors and types of threads. So this kind of all ties in with that in a kind of a trying to keep people thinking about different kinds of threads and different colors and how to choose colors. I mean, when you're using an overdyed thread, it's kind of already done for you.
Yeah.
All you have to do is think about different hues, dark and light, and different kinds of threads. So this one has floss and pearl cotton and neon rays and Krynic in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it'll be fun to do, and we'll
Yep.
see how everybody else
Now, did
does
you
with
do
their
your
colors.
nails? Did you do your nails as part of the project, or
No, that one.
because the others are different? Okay, you have the coolest nail person ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just noticed it's 20 after the hour. Yeah,
Oh,
holy
time
smokes,
flies.
didn't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
But Sharon can't type worth a darn. But Sharon, I'm enjoying your use of letters. It's fascinating. Keep going, Sharon.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Sunday is Dawn Fisher. Don't miss that. Go back and listen to Jamie Chalmers from last Sunday because they're really good. Send your emails pronto so we can do the drawing. Spell Avalia correctly in the subject line. And next week will be a podcast, and I'm not sure. Just subscribe, and then you'll know what's going on because I got a trip to Arizona coming up, and who knows what. We'll work it out. We'll have something
Holidays.
we'll have something every Wednesday here on out, either live or otherwise. And then subscribe on YouTube, and then or Instagram, and then Cindy's whip parade coming up too. So
And yours too.
yes. Mine too, coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We're
And
getting it together.
what about Jennifer? Did we talk Jennifer into it?
I haven't conversed with Jennifer, but I'm
But
sure
of course.
that's an easy sell. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, good. Good,
We
good,
can do
good.
it. We can just do a Tamari whip parade on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, think about that. Yeah, I think
That'd
she's
be
probably
great.
an easy sell. Yeah. Well, and
Okay, good.
and then since I dug it out, I'm gonna make you look at it. This is
Okay.
whip parade stuff.
Oh, good.
So this is Debbie Rowley's
Opalescence?
Yeah.
opalescence. Yeah.
I think that's so pretty.
It
Yeah, I like it.
is.
I like it. You know what stopped me though, and why it's not done, is I decided to fill in all in between, and it just got so
Why?
Oh,
tedious. Well, exactly.
Why?
It just got so tedious because I had to lay I'm laying 3 threads, and it just got
oh
so
no.
tedious. And yeah,
No.
otherwise it'd have been done. But it's
Take it out.
yeah, yep. I think I am
It doesn't
be
look
done.
like you've done too much of it.
No, I just got tired of it, so I put it aside and moved on. Squirrel. But
Mhm.
yeah, Debbie Rowley has opalescent. She has a whole bunch of that have to do with jewels and gemstones and stuff. A whole bunch of them, all the same basic size. What is that? 8 inches, something like that. They're just a marvelous. They're all on our website. They're just a terrific exercises in doing different stitches, and you end up
Mhm.
with a beautiful thing. But
Yeah,
yeah,
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
really like it. Yeah. So yeah, I hauled that out because example of one of my whips, and yeah, I just need to pull that thread out, finish the rest of them, and be done with it. Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
All right, we're out. Thanks
All
everybody for
right.
joining us.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.